I have a stuffy nose and it's the worst. Hey there everyone, this is Goblin Donkey Kong 94. And honestly, after yesterday's performance, we're doing this level in this jet turbine here. I might actually have to go from... Oh no, there's wind right from the first stage! Why? So, yeah, I was saying something. I'm pretty sure it was pretty funny. So, if you know what I was going to say... What? I got shot? Really? But, the timing on these. Anyways, yes, we might be now in a spotted game. Or I might have to realistically, like, go from a guaranteed 8 levels of video, I might have to scale it back down sometimes to 4. Because we're in a stage of the game now where things are legit, kind of, you know, on a more difficult side of things. I think that if I do this, I'm safe. Yeah, that's what I've always done. As a child, cow. Wow, that's just like, that's the least marketable way to describe that state. Let's just put it here, so then you can just kind of let your side self-slide to safety slide. Then you can hurry up and go on this, and there you go. So there is wind, but for now it's not too bad. You know, it's just kind of around. Looks kind of weird, but we just went into a jet turbine, and it's like, yo, what up? Doesn't matter, it's all casual. I always casually go into wind tunnels. My name is Mario. I have a big face and tuna on my breath. Going in the pilot seat, we're gonna say, hey, check it out, Mr. Driver. I don't care much for the sound. What's probably supposed to be the engine, but man, it's not a fun sound to hear. Gotta, you know, it's the detail. So I don't know why this continues all the way here. Strictly to get the tools, maybe? Like, that's weird, but okay, that's how's it going? I have no idea why is this here? Like, you don't need anything. Oh no, I think you do, maybe? Well, let's see, can you go up there? With a double-decker jump. No, okay, so what you need to do is you activate that. And I think that now, yeah, this goes forward, way more forward, as always. Goes over there. Now that there's not a little gate that's a little bit in the way. Isn't that great? So let's look at that. Okay, so we're not in, we're just beside. Now the pilot's looking at us like, oh no! There's an Italian man outside! And he's corrupting all our infrastructures. What are we going to do? Except, you know, people like Ground Control doesn't believe him because he keeps saying that every day, thinking it's a funny prank. Well, you know, when they made the fable of the boy who cried wolf, they didn't write it for fun. I mean, did you read that story? There's like no real structure to it. It's a terribly written story. We don't say it to praise its literary prowesses. It's because there's a lesson in here. This is the level where you go here, you go check it out. Yo, I just changed some things, but I don't know what. Music here's pretty rad, though. Oh, I see. You don't. It stops there, so you gotta change over to a new platform, or you can just sit around all day. It's pretty fun. Alright, so what you want to do is kind of try and time yourself with a slower platform. Well, you don't need a slower platform, but it just seems like the safest bet. So you can go, whoa, check it out, I just did that. Okay, so you gotta do a tiny jump, and then you go here and you, whoa, you do accidentally flip. You gotta accidentally flip out, man, and kill a zebra. What a nomenclature. So that reverses the order. Like the direction they go in. I'm not sure how that changes anything. Whoops! Man. The thing in this game about the speed that Mario falls is that when you mess up and you see him fall, you really have time to appreciate how long it takes. Man. Guess I should wait a little bit to the next platform. No, this is really awkward. Like, I won't have time. Like, I don't see why you would want to mess around with the levers at all. Maybe it's to change a relative timer between pieces? I mean, like, maybe? I just don't really see it. Like, I just don't really see the need for it. It's just such a weird thing. Well, I'm just gonna enjoy the X ride on the X part of the X wall. Still gotta do a very scary jump, by which I mean you gotta do a jump. Very scary. Your head goes through the girders in the plane, though. That's all I'll say. Like, this is the safest adventure that Mario's ever had. Like, when in the jungle, everyone goes to the jungle. There's nothing scary there. So there's even friendly frogs that are gigantic, but still very friendly. Oh right, that's not the door. There's fake doors everywhere now. It's downstairs, I reckon. Okay. You gotta pay attention to where the hell comes from. Otherwise, you end up looking foolish, like I just did. You want that to happen? No, I'm pretty sure no one wakes up in the morning and goes, man, today, I hope people can compare me to Raukau in some way. No, want to avoid that. Gonna encounter Monkey inside a jet turbine. Yeah, his little spark friend has Ken, Dan. You have whatever, I'm just gonna fall. You can clearly see that there's wind going on. Yeah, you gotta activate that lever there. Deletes the parts unknown. Then you just kinda ride it all upstairs. And then you do a handstand but flip it on your own. This was, you know, back as a kid, I recall liking the action stage way more than the puzzle platformer stages. Oh man, laser cannons, whoa, we're getting, like, all up there in terms of technology. Mario could just done the jump there, like, that was a bit... Why is Donkey Kong afraid of Mario, like, physically? That's what I don't understand. Because in an action stage, if you manage to touch Donkey Kong, you're the one that dies, not the monkey with... horn on his bicycle goes honk honk when he encounters a motorist. Okay, so we gotta go all the way to the bottom after we find, okay. Oh, these aim? Do they aim? No, they just flip around at random. Alright. I think I actually need to use this. That doesn't matter. And you're like, oh man, how does it go today? You just shot me, how dare you? I will now stay right here. Oh, whoa, okay, so this is a dangerous area. Guns want to shoot you down. Don't know why. Mario's supposed to be a pretty cool, positive guy. Like, he throws parties at everyone's love. Then you made it to the top, and now you gotta scramble to bottom, dodge all them projectiles. So, I mean, okay, so not every puzzle stage is a puzzle. It has to be said. This is kind of clever, because you got this trampoline just kind of sitting there, looking pretty. It's like, doink, well, you see, it just does a doink. If you don't press the jump button, the doink is really weak. It is really impractical. It's not something you can use to bake pancakes, I'm afraid to say. But if all you're interested into is making the platforming, guy friend, I got you covered. Mario hammers the monkey. Oh, we're not even on the plane anymore. We're just out right in the clouds. This is a level that gave me a lot of trouble as a child because you gotta do these wind jumps. Yeah, the wind is your friend. It blows together with margarine. One gave me trouble in particular. Whoa. Can I just... No, I don't want to go there and land. I just want to go here. This is the part that gave me trouble, because here you gotta spinaroo, but then you need to not die. For some reason I thought that... See this here. You gotta jump with the wind. You gotta jump from the very tip of the little square thing. Like, it feels out of place for an official Mario game, now that I think about it. Unless I'm still forever doing the wrong thing, which, I mean, obviously this is always the case. But I also had a lot of trouble with this little section for some reason. What? Okay! So you can fling yourself backwards if you're not careful, turns out. Don't let that happen. I think what happened is, I don't know, but I remember having trouble with that particular jump. There we go. Except I did it there twice, so I don't know. Like, maybe, you know, back then I wasn't very good at puzzle. Maybe I also wasn't very good with timing. Or people got their way to exclaim that I have no real rhythm, so it's very possible. Man, I just don't like the way that adult me is just kind of stomping on the face of small me all this time. It's making small me look pretty bad in my memories, yo. So it's like the third door. Oh, this is a shenanigan one. That says everything, right? I don't need to go into more details than that. It's the shenanigan ones. It's the one with the Wait, how do you get the things? Okay, before I go up there, because this is just like a key shenanigan, Yahoo. Oh, you can't go there yourself, right? I don't think there's... So I think if you want to get all the things, you need to do this level twice, unless I'm mistaken. Because you can't go like, I mean, the gimmick here is very clear. Like, you can't, like, see, you can't go there because, you know, you can't. So what you gotta do is do that and say, hey, key, come back to me. And then you refresh its respawn. So then you do this, do a little bit of this, and it's the same story again. There you go, yo, check it. And this time you can check it here. Right, gotta let the projectile go. This one, you might want to put left. Oh, I see. I think the best way to do this, actually... Whoops, well, doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters anymore. The world is over, man. Because I think you can put a ladder there, and then you'll be fine. It's like, wow, you are my precious dandelion. What are you doing here? I was thinking that here you can just like do like a jump from the... Yeah, I guess I'm just not bothering with this one because it's silly. I don't know. Because then you just do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. So, you know, it's slight key shenanigans. Because keys don't care about spikes. They're like, what? Spikes? Those are not nearly close to me in terms of social strata. I'm a big key. I'm a jerk. So it's like, yeah, you sure are, Key. Whoa, gonna fight Bowser on a plane now. Bowser put on his best gorilla suit and you realize, hey, it's the same fight as every single other time we fought. Fan-blastic! I'm even gonna hang out here, like, yo, check out my feet! Yo, feet time! That was awkward. Hey, nothing over there. Do you want a barrel? I don't. Yo, what? Why am I so bad? And when you throw a barrel, apparently, like, you know, when Bowser throws a barrel, and it touches another thing, like, you know, it bounces around, it rolls, it does a lot of fun little action-y stuff. Mario throws it, though, and it's just like, yo, I don't know, the world ceases to exist. I don't really approve of this physics strikes as to barrels thrown by Mario. What's the issue? Is there anything I can do about it? Monkeys shouldn't go in the Antarctic. Why was there a sentient flame just hanging out in the cabbage patch? It's just gonna burn all the cabbage. That's just a bad idea all over the plane. Do I want to save? Why would I ever say no? Because I was unhappy with how I handled the monkey? I don't know. This is the iceberg. Swirl 7! It's the iceberg. See? More salads, more palaces. The sky is brown.